Good afternoon and welcome to our first edition of Discovering Humans. We're here in Southern California and we've discovered some artifacts, what we think belongs to the female species. We're going to open up here and dig in and see what it's all about. We've made an amazing discovery. Out in the field here, we found that this piece of cloth had many purposes for the female species. Sometimes they wrap it around their neck, like so, and sometimes it was worn like so. Yet what we discovered with further research, that when it is worn like this, it is very threatening to the other humanoid species. And yet when it is worn around the neck, it is not threatening. Threatening, non-threatening. Amazing. This actually was worn on the foot of the female species. The woman had to walk around making sure that the heels were elevated off of the ground anywhere from 1 to 5 inches. A lot of pressure was put on the front part of the toes, making it very painful for women to wear. We wanted to know why women were wearing these. Our scientists in the lab right now are looking into the matter. And now we're going to take a closer look at these shoes and check out what's the secret that lies within them. Folks, we've opened up this bag to discover lots of interesting items. What at first we thought was perhaps used for food heating purposes and so on and so forth, we found that these items were actually used to heat up the hair. Other tools we thought were used perhaps for torture purposes, and yet we discovered they were used to beautify the woman's face. Other objects also seemed to be quite torturous, yet we found many items relating to nails, painting them, removing them, applying colors to the face, to the eyes, and to the lips. We were shocked to even find fake body parts, including eyelashes and nails. This is the only species of animal known to man to actually add on body parts to attract the opposite gender. We are still trying to determine whether or not this was forced upon them or whether this was out of their free will. Undercover footage taken in this establishment reveals the use of bright lights and flashy colors to lure women into their aisles. Fascinating. Further research shows that women are not forced into these practices, yet subliminal messages sent through these images subconsciously affect the female species, starting from a young age. And that wraps up this episode of Discovering Humans. Stay tuned for next time's episode when we talk about donuts.